Hey guys, TheChrisD here again, and welcome back to Denmark for the Iron Price. And this particular episode is going to be a bit time limited and rushed because I've ordered Domino's and it's en route. Or rather, I literally just ordered Domino's before I started this. So yeah, I might not get the full 30 minutes. This episode might get cut short a bit because of that, but who cares? Ooh, Frenchie, yeah, let's do that. Yes, I know, I'm allied. Yes, I know, I allied Frenchie. Big whoop. At least it means Frenchie can be useful somewhat, especially if they get a navy and get some heavies. Because if their heavies can help counter Britain's heavies, then we're good, because they still have 37,000. They have 37,000 regular. How did they even I don't even know. And honestly, I don't even want to know how they managed to afford all of that. But what can you do? But I need to take on the Muscovite at some point. Well, I don't need to take on the Muscovite. I just need to get them distracted enough that when I do declare on England, they'll honour, or they'll dishonour, but neither Frenchie or Poland. And Poland has attitude towards enemy. Oh, Poland's attitude towards England enemies. That's fine. I was like, Poland has attitude towards Musk. No, they don't. Never mind. Whew, that was close. I thought Muscovy was suddenly getting friends with Poland for a second, and I was like, balls, don't be like that. Also, I'm making 2 ducats. The trade is finally coming in, is that it? Or a bit of war reps, maybe. But the trade's starting to come in. So, I want, since I have 2 ducats, get some heavies. I want some heavies so I can actually fight England. And it needs to be kind of... I need heavies so I can actually fight toe-to-toe on the high seas. I don't really even need these galleys anymore. I might even, like, sell them off to... Again, with your bloody nobles. What is it with you and noble rebels? Norway. Seriously, what is it with you and noble rebels? Okay, turn up here. Oh, then you start reclaiming stuff on England now. Like Lancashire and Lothian. But yeah, I also need a couple more boats, or a couple more transports. There's 18 and 17k. I need a couple more transports so I can get some... artillery. I want to add some artillery to my army. Which I'll do that very soon once I figure out how much money we have. Well, speaking of money, I should probably build up, no, not barracks, and building up some marketplaces in the important provinces like Shaland, and I'm surprised it wasn't one in Lubeck already. But yeah, build up some marketplaces so we can actually get more of this trade and keep it more for ourselves. There you go, Norway, you happy? There, dealt with your rebels. Norway likes it when I deal with their rebels for them because they seem to be incompetent enough. I don't know why they keep getting nobles and why in random provinces. I hope those were event-based and not because of states. No, they seem to be event-based maybe more than anything else. Ah well. They can do that. Anyway, I think Poland is looking to finish off the Teutonic Order for good, which is fine, although they have Brandenburg. No, they're allied to Brandenburg. And there they go, they're dealt with. And now Sweden has the nobles. Well, Sweden can deal with the nobles themselves because they're right next door to each other. As long as you don't suddenly desire Danzig, which you don't, which is good because you're not going to get it. Just make sure we can support the air. So Hohenzollern has the lead by a lot. Wow, 19%. What did you go, diplomatic or innovative? How is it just so high? Is it the royal marriage? Is it just your diplo rep is up there? I don't know. But yeah, 51, and you can't really care too much. Pomerania might, but you know they're Pomerania, whatever. You really can't do much about it. Lothian, there we go. Now I need to build up more troops before I go for England, because if they still have 37k, I'm gonna need it. 38, they're to 39,000 now. How can they afford this army? I mean, yes, English Channel money, but seriously? You're 39 for 20, you're 10 over your force limit. How are you able to afford it? That's what I don't get. I mean, sure, I have 5 shock, and they don't. At least from what I could see, they don't seem to have anywhere near that on the shock. So it's entirely possible I could get them just by virtue of having shock. Having some shock advantage. Ayrshire, Pomerania, fabricating, whatever, Pomerania, you do that. Okay, marketplaces. How has that changed our trade income? So we go from 7.26 to 8.2. That's a ducat a month from those. That's lovely. That's a nice bit. A ducat a month just from all that. Glorious. Now, I want to rush through to AE Impact Diplo Rep on the dip side. I don't really want to care about the rest. And the UI is starting to disintegrate already. Good job, Paradox. Good job. Good job on that UI fixing. Skilled Diplomat, Diplo Relation, or 50 dip. I'll take the 50 dip. Yeah, I'll take the 50 dip. I don't necessarily need to care about the Diplo Relation all that much. I have my 4 relations, my 2 juniors, and then Poland and Frenchie. So I don't really need to worry about anything else. Let's take the A Impact, please. Tyrannical Knolls in Midtjylland. This is... I don't care. Honestly, I don't care about that. I don't really care about that too much. It's a teeny province. So, I need to keep an eye on how these things are going on the loyalty. Now, the loyalty is going to hopefully come up. Although I'm building up a base loyalty because of the bonus to the because of the high legitimacy. It's also helping. Also, there's a lot of Westphalian culture here. I might be able to pick up Westphalian. Oh, we no longer care for Scottish. That's unfortunate. So if I can get Westphalian and then some Pomeranian, maybe. Unfortunately, we lost the Scots. But it means I could culture convert the Scots if I so chose. Although that would be a bit crazy. Unfortunately, the Scots are going to just be, because they're part of the British thing. Annoyingly, instead of being a Celtic culture, or British culture. Let's take our admin and get a workshop on the go, and we can finally get some missionary strength, which is still not enough to convert these Orthodox lands. Gonna need far more. Either that or I just need the... this here, have some money. Either that or I need the clergy to get their loyalty up, so that I can... Actually, so I can get their 2% bonus. So we should be able to convert quicker. And there's the boats, all good. Hopefully we're not losing. There we go. Just about. Just about have the money coming in. And we're out of claims, good. So we're just recycling claims as it is right now. So 6 heavies, which 40,000 troops for 29. 40,000 for a force limit of 29. Like seriously, what are you? How? At least I have the heavies. I have enough heavies to count to be equivalent to them. But why? 40,000 troops? Like, that's absurd. That's really absurd. Truce with Holland. Oh, so I keep thinking Holland is Scotland for whatever reason. Like, truce with Scotland? No, it's Holland. It's Holland. It's always Holland. It's never anyone else, but it's always Holland. Yeah, like, how do you, seriously, England, how do you have so much? Doesn't even make sense how you have so much. So yeah, since I took influence first, we won't be going exploring until 3rd. Austria, oh you're right, yeah, now that I have Austria as a rival, now that I have Austria as a, or now that I have France as an ally, let's, we can rival Austria. Hooray, we can finally rival the Habsburg. Because I actually have someone to counter, okay, some free PI, which I'm going to lose almost immediately because that just goes down so quickly. And, oh, and the University of Copenhagen. So, money for 5 prestige and 100 admin. Absolutely. Give me the admin. We'll now need to earn some more money again, but that's fine by me. Now, what is Frenchie doing? So they're only me, Hungary, Austria, and Naples. Really, this is more a case of a defensive thing. Austria won't France won't come to Austria's aid while they're allied with me. And Muscovy managed to win against Kazan. They're going for the Nogai again. Gee, like, and Golden Horde, Crimea, and Theodoro. Although they're reoccupying lands. I still want to go for England, but wow. Jeez, that thing is out for delivery already. That was only in there for 10 minutes. Holy shit. Well, okay, it was about 12 minutes by the time I actually managed to get the order finished and check I had the mail and everything. It was about 12 minutes, so not as bad, but still, that's going to be here quick, so I might have to... I might be culling this earlier, even putting it into 2 parts. You know, here's a part 1, and then part 2 when I have food in myself. And they got a Hohenzollern. Alright, let's marry again. Keep the air being supported. So I'm at... How is Brandenburg at 20%, whereas I'm only at 14? Do they have are they running a dip rep guy? Oh, I have a +2 dip rep and I can't afford. Darn it. That's why I need to push through this and get some dip rep. If I can get dip rep, then I can just push through and I can have a much better time trying to support the air in Poland, because it's worth it to try and get the points. Didn't see lost election, that's fine. Oh, that's a lot of troops being built. Why so many troops, Poland? Why so many troops? I don't know, and honestly don't care. You tell me when. You tell me why a little later on. So yeah, we're just kind of annoyingly sitting around. Wood speed 5, but Europe you need to be... there goes Austria for Baden again. Wait, you're going for Baden? Austria's going for them with Lorraine and Aachen. Oh, Austria, you bloody bully. Always bullying the miners. House of von Wittelsbach is shaken. Here I have the prestige. And I've got prestige. Because I'm already a kingdom, so I don't need to upgrade. So I need 314. I literally only just got to what would be normal kingdom status, but I already started as one, so that's fine. Yeah. So what's going on? Wow, Portugal is just eating up Morocco like crazy. Castile doesn't really seem to be doing anything about it, annoyingly. I wish they would. I wish they'd do some more stuff with it. Oh, so I've been 7. So you've gone economic, you've gone innovative. Neither of them took exploration. And England went straight explore, expand. France, admin, explore. Yeah, they're going to explore second. Usually it's third for France. And Portugal, they're both exploring, as per usual. Portugal and Castile exploring. What about Holland? Hasn't admin quality. Brabant, innovative. So none of them seem to be going for it, whereas Poland... Religious first? Really? Religious? It's a bit odd. Religious first. Economics. So 20 prestige or lose 10 claim strength on the air. She's average as it is, so let's drop the prestige. I don't want to worry about losing that. What I do want to factor in is... if I want to flip religion, I need to be careful because that costs 100 prestige. If I can time it like to be almost immediately after someone... after a ruler death, and hopefully... Wow, he's 72! You've lived 72. Can you put your daughter on the... Here. Make you die quicker. Put your daughter on the throne. Put your daughter on the throne. She's so much better than you. Your daughter needs to be on the throne. Like, come on. Need your daughter. So need your daughter on this throne. Now, Poland is got called in by... looks like Brandenburg. Reconquest by Brandenburg. Okay. Looks like they're, yeah, bringing in Lithu as well. And Moldavia still. But they're still March. Yeah, still March. They haven't been removed. Their Liberty Desire is still there. How's the Liberty Desire? 12.4 and your prestige is good. As long as the relations is still there. Like, don't be siphoning their income. That's what I've seen AI Poland do far too much. They did siphon income recently as well. Wow. Ballsy, Poland. You're kind of being ballsy. I mean, I could probably do the same, but I'd rather not. I don't want to be making Sweden think that they have a chance. Because of that relative power, which being an annoyance, if it will. Alright, there we go. Dip rep. Now let's watch the chance shoot up for air to 25%. 25% chance now. Perfect. So it was the dip rep, pretty much. So Brandenburg must have a dip rep advisor that's helping them along there. But yeah, I want to keep this going, so if I can get... because I can get points from supporting the air, and I'm not going to be doing anything really with that... diplomat while I'm waiting, because again, England, okay, they got up to 32. Okay, they took a force limit, got up to 32, but they're still, that's 32 of 40. It's like 40k. Like, holy crap, man! Selling of indulgences. That's like feck all. Let's lose the desire for now. That's like feck all money. Now I don't mind converting if Sweden. If one of these guys decides to convert, I wouldn't mind that so much. And if I were to convert it, I'd have to be somewhere... I'd only do it if I can get a centre of reformation around here. Ideally somewhere like Lübeck or even Lauenburg. But if it goes like somewhere like the Baltics or over here in England or Scotland or Ireland, not going to do it. Again, it's still the whole prestige thing. I need to figure out a way to get... because I'll lose 100, so I need to get 60 prestige back, like, right away. So I need to figure out a way to grind a lot of prestige out. in order to be able to make it useful. The Empire thing is not going to happen. I'm nowhere near it. I need to get... Yeah, I need to get a load of prestige or have these guys already in me. Which doesn't tend to happen all that much. There, finally she's on the throne. Hooray, 554. Let's dissolve some monasteries for tax. Because why not? Beautiful. Welcome to the throne, Sophie. You are glorious. Glorious, glorious points. Only 50 on the legitimacy, but that takes up so quick. Like, that takes up pretty darn quick, so it doesn't really need to matter too much. Yeah, you're maxed out. Oh, you suddenly desire Danzig. Well, sorry, dude, you ain't getting it. Yeah, you think it's of strategic utility. And just in case, I'm going to spend some favors to up that trust. And I'll do it again. There we go. Massive trust with the PLC. All I need to worry about is trust. Do we have some money? Do I have force limit? Yeah, up to 4 force limit. Wow, okay. Give me some cannons over here. Doesn't have the money. Let's get some cannons on board and put the 5 back over. Ooh, rebels. Suddenly, oh, Lauenburg wants up. And, wait. You suddenly jumped up. It looks like you... It's almost like you jumped up. The Westphalians. So why is Holstein so bad? Non-accepted culture. Still separate. Oh, right. The separatism that those bloody rebels added. Huh. Well, let's take Mill 8 for now, just so I can have the bonuses there. We'll bring you guys back across at the turn of the month then, so we can actually fight these rebels. Okay, back to Schleswig, so we can send you over down into Lauenburg. And get a close eye. Yeah, 23,015. I don't know how they're managing to afford all that stuff. Head into Lauenburg, please. You guys head back and get ready for the... Get ready for when the cannons are ready. So I can bring the cannons back across and add them to the army, so we'll be up to 22,000. Frederick! 364. Oh, weak claim. Ow. Oh, nasty. So you want Stolp. So I should consider everything but Stolp over here. Yeah, you don't consider anything else, although you consider the entirety of Bohemia to be yours. That's pretty much all I consider, and that would be a strategic utility, although I should probably also say, hey, I kind of want the rest of, like, the Novgorod node sort of thing. Or at least stuff around about here. Yeah, that sort of thing. Although, what does Lithuania consider theirs? Some of mine, but that doesn't matter, because they're still under the they're still stuck under the PU. They're gonna go nowhere. You guys come across to Schleswig, please. I got some separatists that want to come up. We're going to kill them. We're going to nip them in the bud very soon, and I'm losing money? Arrgh. Can I afford... I'm tempted to just do a siphon because I can. 39 ducats from you, or Sweden is 70 ducats. They're both shit. No, let's not then. They're both kind of terrible. So we're going to keep these guys funded for now, because... At least until the Lauenburgs either rise up or go away, whichever happens first. Then we can reduce the payments to them. Although really this will go away if that expires in 2 years' time. Don't need to worry about it too much. So we can afford to pay them a little less while we attempt to gain more money after all that. Calculations that Sweden have been maxed. Good, good. As for Norway, they're nearly there. They can't be integrated just yet, although we're getting very close to that point where we can start integrating both of them. And if only just because they're more likely to try and be an annoyance, I'm going to try and get Sweden out, or get Sweden integrated first. Nobles request aid. Looks like you're taking admin. Because you're so not taking money I don't have. Absolutely not. Like, holy shit, you're not taking money I don't have. Bohemia is still big. They're being attacked by Verdun and Liège. Mecklenburg conquest of Stad. How's everyone's AE around here? Oh, stuff's here. Okay, this is going to be a pause. Okay, I'm back. I'm full of pizza. Apparently, 22 minutes. I think it was 22 minutes. Something like that. 22 minutes from time of ordering. to delivery is actually, that's almost like a record for Domino's in Unger. And I wasn't expecting it to be that quick. I thought they'd take a little while, but I mean, I even had the pizza tracker up and it was like, that's going through kind of quick. Sure enough, it arrived. Alright. We can get another 10 minutes in this before we end the episode, because instead of stopping the recording, I just let it run, so there's about another 10 minutes left, I believe. But it's just going to be another 10 minutes of hanging around, waiting for the ideal time to strike at someone or something, because, you know, we're needing to gain money. I mean, all the forts are off. It's like, yeah. Like, we're not doing anything. We're just waiting and seeing what's going to happen in the world, seeing if England's going to end up just, you know, falling. Ooh, Muscovy with low troops. Oh, but they're at peace, damn it. Although, I could declare into Vert and get Muscovy in it straight up. Although it would be annoyingly it would be a, what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, annoyingly it would be a no CB, and how much should they develop that? Only 3 times, wow. Devera starts highly developed then. Oh, tech. What do we got? Admin 7. Yeah, I think we'll go for that. And based on the fact that we have... He's only a 554. But a 364 code North Momentum going to be core, and I think it's worthwhile taking a mill idea. Based on, you know, we're so far ahead of time in various other places, that sort of thing. So let's go for a mill idea, and I'm thinking... it's just going to be a standard defensive, probably more than anything else. Quantity isn't too essential, I don't think. Once you get the land of both Norway and Sweden in you, then you got you have a decent base, which you can kind of base your manpower off of, and also we're going to be taking England, which has some manpower as it is, so quantity is less essential, I think. But when you factor in our NIs have basically nothing when it comes to army power, there's like nothing here apart from a little bit of manpower recovery speed. So I think adding the extra morale from defensive is probably going to be key, and something I'm probably going to need. It'll also help with regards to all the forts that we have hanging around here. So yes, let's just go for defensive ideas, because we kind of need it. Army tradition is lacking. It'll boost the army tradition as well, and as well as everything else, but you know, it's there, so it doesn't matter too much, it's all there. So, Rhineland, tempted to... Okay, so they got the Iberian wedding as well. I'm tempted to... I don't know if I'm making as much money sending from Rhineland up to here, or whether I could make more money just by forcing stuff up to the Baltic Sea, or stealing, because I have a decent... Actually, I don't know too much from North Sea. I could steal a decent amount from the North Sea and send it into Lubeck. I don't know. We'll see about it. It's fine for now as it is anyway. But we're kind of just waiting until 90. France broke their alliance? Why? France is allied to Danish rival Austria. Denmark is allied to French rival Poland. Wait. Really? That's the only reason you did... Hungary have set me as their rival, and you broke it because you're allied to Hungary. Really? Wow, that's... Thanks, Frenchie, for being a bloody asshole. Like, seriously. Nice job on being an asshole there, Frenchie. And even though we're still friendly with each other, you just don't seem to want to have anything to do with me. What if I did that? You can come back from there. What if we married again? Or something, I don't know. It's kind of odd. Doesn't seem to want to care about it too much. And yet he'd want it again. Now that we're... Frenchie, you're making no sense to me. Now that we're married, you'll gladly, for whatever I don't. Sometimes the AI confuses me. I don't know if I want to finish off influence, although it'll be nice to do so. Although the annexation cost requires admin, which I don't, or administrative, which I'm not going to be doing. Let's take the diplo relation for now. We'll focus on dip a little later on. I've got enough right now as it is. But I'm going to keep it focused on dip because I don't know how much these things are going to cost to slowly integrate. And yes, as I said, it's going to be... Oh yeah, you have my air showing there, right, of course. Anyway, we're going to be getting... Too much pizza stuck in my throat to really be talking right now. But yeah, we'll get Sweden in us first because more land, Dalasogan for the bonus for all the juicy goods produced that there is there, for all the copper that's in the Baltic Sea. Some better land, including Stockholm, which has been improved 7 times already. Wow. Good job, lads. Yeah. A lot more stuff. And what are you building here in Ireland? You're building a temple. I could suppose since base 5, it makes sense since you have base 5 there. Base 5 in the tax. Oh, Poland and Bohemia. 4. Attacker against Mecklenburg. Brandenburgian conquest of something against Bohemia. So, looks like Bohemia is going to get hit pretty hard in this, I think. Unless they manage to fight back. And I guess it really depends on where Austria and Castile's arrival. I guess it depends on where Austria are relative to everything else. Hungary. That's a weird one. Oh well. Keep going anyway. Oh, that's maxed with Frenchie? Jesus. I need to get that favour up. We're only going to get every 3 years because of the fact that we solo are so small. Sickness of the Queen already. Well, I think it's only a temporary thing, so we can lose some tax for 10 years, gain stuff of nobility, or gain autonomy. Since the money's so tight, I think we'll just go for the autonomy. Also, it helps with the burghers getting a little bit of loyalty. And the more loyalty they have, the better. There is seriously something really... too much pizza stuck in throat. Like, seriously, I need to clear that out properly. But, wow, yeah. Oh, Bohemia is falling quite a bit. And that's good. It's good to see happen that Bohemia falls, although I just don't want the... Just need to worry about the English. As long as they don't have any more forts, I mean... I guess that's also how they're managing to afford 40,000 troops. They have 2 forts, and that's it. And they're both being paid for, but that's it. They only have 2 forts. Actually, they don't even have a capital fort. They don't even have a fort in the They don't even have a fort in London. Wow. They have nothing. There's a fort in Ulster, and that's it. Like, wow. Oh, if I could just kill their troops and rush the 2 forts they have, then they have, like, no recourse. The problem is I need to rush them. Oh, Holsteinian. Oh, you went away. Goody, you went away. So let's get rid of the Holstein separatists as well. Alright, we don't have any separatist problems now. Goody. We can not pay our army at all and make some more money. Or at least as close to at all as it is. Yeah, that'll do. Make me money. No, now the Holstein wants to rise up because, yeah, there's like... They have like almost no influence because of the lack of any sort of payment in it. Here, Poland, let's just top out. I want to make sure that air keeps being supported and gets up there. Only down to 19% though. Why is it no longer 24? It was 24. Oh, I don't have the dip rep from the fact of low legitimacy. Right, that would explain it. At least it's coming up slowly over time. That extra 1 yearly from the traditions is great for that. Surprised there's no other boosts, just the royal marriages, power projection, and prestige. I thought that it's a lot more. It takes a lot longer. But it means I can grab another ally somewhere, and someone who dislikes Austria, or ideally dislikes England, like Castile, but they dislike France. So that's not going to happen. Portugal is allied to Castile. They might... no, you rival France. Why would you rival France? How about the kebab? Denmark already has a powerful ally in France, minus 25. Even though you'd rather... I'd love to see if you... Oh, you took Istria as well. Right, you have all the Croatian land, Hungary. That's interesting. You don't usually do that. And... Oh, Genoa. Wow. Genoa got big. Ah, well. Oh, it is time! Let's get Sweden in this. I know Sweden is a lot better military-wise, but the fact that they're... Yeah, just go. Let's get Sweden into us. So it'll be 10 years to get Sweden in. And I think, considering it's literally just started now... Ooh, Cardinal Minister. Ooh, and that has missionary strength. And stab. Yeah, I'll take that. Can I convert with that? Oh, yes, I can convert. No, damn it. Slowly. Alright, well, turn of the year. Let's put the cushion here. So for next episode, it's probably going to be like Speed 5 Swedish integration. Because then we'll be nice and gigantic. We'll have a nice big Denmark somewhere up here, hopefully. Then hopefully we'll have a decent number of troops to go after England. I say hopefully, we know it's almost guaranteed to not happen.